Welcome, welcome. This is Mr. Benja and the real Theo Harvey coming at you with Show versus Business. We are doing a trailer reaction to Michael. This is the first look. We've seen the trailer, we've seen the teaser. People were loving it and eating it up. So now we're going to talk about the first look trailer that everybody's going gaga over. Theo, this is heavy.
It is. It is. I think everybody's super excited about this one. Quite frankly, it took me by storm. And maybe we'll talk about it after the pod, after the reaction, because I think a lot of people flamed us for not knowing what we're talking about. So I stand corrected because I'm feeling the Michael heads coming out of the woodwork, man. It's been a long time coming. So yeah, that's why we're going deeper. This is a third, I guess, reaction trailer we're doing for Michael. So I don't think we ever done three. We may have done two, but this is the first we ever done three. So it goes to show you the energy, man, that's coming for this thing. So I hope man. I hope it gets the energy it deserves because Michael was a great artist as we mentioned last time. So yeah, man, I'm super excited about this one and get into it. And like you said, we'll probably talk a little bit about the commenters from last time when we did one of these reaction trailers.
Oh, yeah. We going to talk to y'all commenters. Y'all got something to say? We got something to say.
We got something. Sorry, y'all. The South got something to say.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So you ready to go ahead and jump into this?
I'm ready.
All right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Show versus Business coming at you with the Michael first look trailer, and we're starting right now.
Michael, his life is epic. And to become the king of pop, it's an amazing journey.
So behind the scenes.
The challenge of taking on someone like Michael Jackson, it sounded fun, but then the more real it got, the more pressure I felt.
Yeah, you should.
Going through this process of who can play Michael, how do you even start with that? And then, of course, I meet Jafar Jackson.
And I always tell everybody, how we start is how we finish.
Jafar.
So let's start.
Okay.
With some fire.
That's why. Be quiet.
Day one. All I could think of was, can Jafar really pull this off? Man, when the music started and he hit those first few moves, I mean, this guy killed it. I looked at Graham and Graham looked at me. I was like, who is this guy?
I never dreamed to be an actor or even thought of playing him, but I knew it was a calling. Embodying Michael, I really had to earn the role and prove to the filmmakers that I was capable of becoming Michael. Essentially, it was starting at the roots and finding that authenticity.
He took it to a level that none of us thought he could take it to.
That's part of the magic of Jafar. He has the desire, like Michael, to be the best.
Cut. Level up, let's go.
That's it. That's amazing.
I felt that love from Michael every day on set, from the crew and the cast. Everybody had that love and wanted to put all their heart and soul into it. I believe that music, we can change the world.
With Jafar, to see how much he cares,
like him too.
That's what makes him so special. And whatever that spirit of Michael he's bringing is present, and everyone on the team can feel it.
None of us would be here today if it wasn't for Jafar.
That was cool. That was cool, man.
It was. I'm getting a little nostalgic, man, and a little misty-eyed a little bit, man. That was pretty good.
So you pointed out this what was his name?
The director?
Jakar? No, not Jafar. The other guy, yeah.
Antoine Fuqua. Fuqua, you remember he did shoot. Man, they're gonna get me. Well, he did a lot of movies, but the one that with Denzel when he won his first Oscar for or second Oscar for oh man, why am I drawing a blank? With Ethan Hawke. What was that movie? You know what it was? Training Day. He directed Training Day. Yeah, so he's been around forever. Done all kinds of movies and stuff and TV shows. So him to do this one, which is awesome.
Yeah, he's known for The Magnificent Seven, Southpaw, The Equalizer, Emancipation. Yeah, he's been around.
Yeah, he's been around forever. I think he was married to Layla Rashawn back in the day. I don't know if they're still married or not, but anyways, yeah. So he's been an old school guy, long time. I'm trying to figure who's Jafar's parents.
That's what I said, Jermaine.
Oh, Jermaine's son. Okay,
Yeah, Jermaine Jackson.
okay.
So it's interesting. Like, what's his name? Blanket and the other kid are the Jackson kids. It seems like they're a little. It seems like they're continuing the Jackson line of being different, and then Jafar is kind of like, no, I'm kind of like Uncle Michael. I love it.
So I'm looking at Paris Jackson. Okay. Oh, she's a model. Yeah, pretty. 27 now. Golly. Geez. She had an album? Okay, good for her. Man, that's I mean, think about what kind of person you it's almost like a fairy tale, right? You're just a regular person. Your dad happened to be one of the biggest pop stars of the world, right? So you got all his genes in you, supposedly, right? And so now, what are you gonna do? Well, I guess I'll be a singer. I guess I'll try to be a dancer. It's just like, why not? It's kind of like, I mean, what if you found out years, your dad was somebody, that was superstar. This is kind of like one of those, what's that? Guardians of the Galaxy, right? When he found out his dad was a internal, right? He's like, oh, I got these powers, So it's like that kind of thing. But anyway, make a long story short, I liked it, man. I think I see why people, are starting to, gel to this movie, and I like the fact he talked normal, but then he did do that Michael voice in the movie. So I thought, because I don't know if you know, all the Jacksons, they all have that. Yeah, well, it's a wonderful, I'm just, Janet. I'm Jermaine, just
That's a whole stage thing,
But then behind the scenes, yo, man, this how we really talk. You know how we do.
If you catch Michael Jackson in a few of those studio videos, he's like, guys, what we really need is, and then they'll mess it up again, and then he comes back, guys, I'm being serious. We need to make sure the bass gets pulled up front so we hear the real sound. Is that okay? Is that okay? Do everybody understand that? Just search YouTube for Michael Jackson real voice. It's funny stuff, man.
I got the funniest thing. Did I tell you about that time I saw that YouTube clip about the time him and Tupac got in a fight?
No.
Funniest thing, man. Go look it up, man. It's a cartoon and everything, AI cartoon about the time that I guess at the time one of his nieces was dating Tupac, and they got into a little altercation, and they said, "Don't try Michael. Michael from Indiana. He got some hands on him." He can Michael put that 2-piece on you, boy. Man, don't listen. And Andy from Joe Jackson, Joe Jackson didn't play. Joe Jackson was about that life.
Yeah.
So anyway, go check that out, guys. But Mr. Benja, I'm looking at. Well, look first. You want to give a kudos to what this video talking about Michael has done for us. I mean, we talked about the history of Michael and what it meant to us, but for this channel, I think it did something pretty good for us, Mr. Benja. You want to talk about it? You want me to talk about it? What do you want to say?
I'm hype, but ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement to make. I'm going to let you run with the announcement, but before we actually say what it is, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank my parents. I want to thank my family. I want to thank you, Theo. Theo, let them know what happened.
Guys, we got to 1,000 subscribers.
Playboy.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Woo-hoo. We did 1K. It, y'all. We did it. 1K. We've been at this for a few minutes. And so we were trying to just build up the audience and the community. So thank you all for this. Oh, I love it. Got the fireworks behind you. Yes, guys. We are super excited. So yeah. So Michael, a lot of comments, a lot of views on that one, a lot of subscribers coming from that last piece. So that's why we're doing another Michael one also. But, like I said, I think, you guys are digging the content we're putting out here. Getting to 1,000, is a milestone. And so, hopefully from here, we're going to start seeing that uptick. What is it like? What's that? I forgot the name of that graph, but it starts low and it goes up. It's exponential. I know that, but I forgot the, so it starts low. Yeah, like a hockey stick, but it starts super low, right? And then it gets, so hopefully we can kind of continue that pathway with the audience that we built here. So yeah, logarithmic. Yep, whatever you said. It's not a parabola, but anyway. So guys, yes, we are talking about good stuff here. So yeah, thank you all for listening. So with that being said, Mr. Benja, do you want to get into some of the comments that we got on the last video? That spicy comments. I love it.
Anytime you get into a certain, field, there's you expect comments anytime you say something. So, you got your Star Wars commenters, you got your just comments just come from certain places. I don't have to get into all those, but Michael Jackson has people who want to comment. I think there are professional Michael Jackson commenters out there who just go around looking for Michael Jackson comments. But anyway, from our last trailer, Tredarius Maddox. Huh. Whole name, I guess. That just caught me off guard. Tredarius Maddox said she.
Wait, hold on. That sounds like I'm not trying to flame no one. That sounds like a Key and Peele sketch.
You mean the football one?
Yes.
We love you,
Tredarius Maddox. Right receiver. Sorry. So look, guys, we love you.
So
guys.
you know what? I wonder how many of these are bots. If Tredarius, if you're not a bot, that's fine. It actually seems like a real comment, but Tredarius Maddox 6827. I wonder why they put the numbers behind him like that. A lot of Tredarius Maddoxes out there. Anyway, Tredarius Maddox says, "Sheesh, only 500 million worldwide. Bohemian did 900. It can do 1 billion." And that's a good point. I think I was saying, at least I think I may have been saying domestic or thinking domestic when that happened. But I didn't know Bohemian actually did 900 million. And that was the Queen movie. So can this one crack 1 billion worldwide? Sure.
Yeah, and I would, follow my sword on this one. I kind of underestimated the worldwide market a little bit with Michael. Because here in the United States, I think Michael may have, somewhat diminished because of some of the controversy at the end. But I wasn't taking into account two things: the worldwide market, which is, the global market. They don't care. They just like, man. And even to this day, people are still blown away by his music. I mean, all the time. And then also the nostalgia play, right? It's been 17 years since he's passed almost. And so I think people are, hunting for that, like that global kind of touch point. We're so disconnected now too.
Yeah.
Though, when you get those points in culture that where everybody watched it, like Game of Thrones even, or that's why this stuff can't die, because, we're getting so further away from just being connected that anytime we have something that was monoculture, like everybody, a black, white, Asian, Mexican, whatever, knew what that was, can talk about it and understands what it is, that's something that's going to just draw people in. So I think, yes, I agree, everybody. I think it will make 1 billion. And, and then the music aspect, nostalgia aspect, and then the worldwide aspect. So, yeah. So I follow my sword, guys. You got me. You got me. It will probably make 1 billion.
Yeah. And a follow-up, Booney made a comment and said it's going to make over 1 billion plus, and it's going to be 2 parts. I didn't know that it's going to be in 2 parts. So we see early Michael and then the later Michael.
Yeah, didn't know that either. So it's going to see how that's going to play out. Hope they keep the momentum. So that'd be good, because I don't think depends on where they end the first part. If they end it like after Thriller, then the second part can still be good. But if they end it after Dangerous or something, it's like, and then they get into, it's like, he had some hits, but it wasn't like it was,
Well, then you start getting into the life of Michael Jackson in his later age, as like his battle with Sony and keeping his record straight and everything, and just in terms of the publishing and all that. There's a whole behind the scenes business story if they decide to go that route, but I'm not sure how interested all the Michael fans are in that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And also the fact that this is blessed by the Jackson Estate. So I think they're going to try to keep it, a feel good time, if you will. For quote what they used to say back in the day, it's a feel good time at the movies. This is what, we're not getting into all that shenanigans. Like we said, there's going to be a scene of a paper somewhere, Michael arrested or something, and he's going to look sad at a piano. That'll be the end of that.
Yeah, and then it'll go into
another day is gone.
Oh man. Oh.
I'm sorry, I caught myself on that one. Oh, remember the what was it, Priscilla Presley video with him, and he was sitting at the piano. They were sitting in bed. Another day is gone.
Man, he's such a lovable guy, man. It's like no matter how much anytime I take a jab at Michael, it's in love, man. This is a dude who just showed up everywhere and got love from everybody. It's like in the hood, in the, when he went to Brazil and filmed, They Don't Care About Us. Everybody was like, the Brazilian government was like, hey, it's too dangerous. We don't know if we can provide security. And Michael Jackson was talking to like the real people down in Brazil. And they were like, hey, Michael, man, come down. We'll protect you. And forget the government. It's like the streets protected Michael. They were like, nah, ain't nobody touching Michael. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Michael's the one. So what else we got here, Mr. Benja?
Let's say anything else we're talking about. Irina Zajakova. You guys know nothing about MJ. Sorry. I don't know if you got anything to say about that, Theo.
Well, this is going to the Peaches J said they're pitiful, and Honks 9484 said at they big age.
Now this is interesting because have you ever gotten into a musical artist or an actor or somebody from previous generations, and because you're looking at them from you're looking at them from a generation removed or 2 generations removed, you're studying their history in a way that the people who lived it didn't study their history. So it's funny. I don't know what they're picking at in terms of what we knew or didn't know or added in, but there was no Wikipedia around when I was a kid, and I guess there was a lot of this information out there, but I'm so much on a vibes thing with Michael. Like, I remember people buying white gloves in school and wearing one of them so they could look like Michael Jackson in school when he was alive. I remember the album coming out. I remember Dangerous. People were breaking down everything in the in the album cover and like, hey, this is crazy. This artist did that, and what does this mean? I don't know. And I was there for that. So I'm on a whole vibes thing with Michael. And yeah, is there trivia I missed or didn't know about? Or most likely. So whatever.
Well, I think this gets into kind of where we fit in culture. So, we're a little bit outside this range, but have you heard this term called zillennials?
Oh, another term?
Yeah, zillennials. This is a micro generation, between Gen X and then the millennials. And the reason why this space, and we're kind of hitting that a little bit, we're a little bit outside, you by a year, me maybe about 2, but it's a unique case because we're the first generation or the last generation that really remembers life before everything went digital. We remember walking out the door and no one know where the hell you were, right? We remember having to pick up a phone and know how to dial or remember numbers, right? We remember trying to watch a TV show and say, oh, I may never see that again. We remember. So our memories are a little bit stronger because we still remember stuff fondly because they were so embedded. We had to remember stuff because there was no way to, whereas this generation, it's like everything's so accessible. Like every memory they have, they can go back to. So, oh yeah, I was there. I can't remember where, but I can look it up. Yeah, I was on Tuesday. I was at Fat Tuesday, and I had a margarita with Johnny and Jimmy, and because it's all documented. Whereas our stuff is still kind of hazy, and we're kind of after a certain point. Obviously, when we got in our 20s in college, or 19s and 20s in a college, then stuff started to be more documented. So I say that to say that, when the millennials or Gen Alpha or whatever start bagging folks of our generation, I do feel like they don't take into account that our memories are a little bit more realized, and maybe have somewhat faded a little bit, but we still remember certain feelings around things, and because we were there, as opposed to, well, you guys don't know anything because I just looked it up on the internet and this is what it says.
Yeah. Just like looking up random facts and everything. It's a different vibe. I'm not knocking it, but it's totally a different vibe. And I would actually like to know what, if we get any facts wrong, or if we get any pieces of information wrong, let us know. Because we do jump around from a lot of topics, so we're never the expert in any one given video or topic. But
I can tell you one thing: we know why, because of the feeling, and that's always going to drive everything. We understand the feeling of why Michael still resonates to this day, as opposed to them just looking it up and just like, I like his music, and the numbers say he sold 1 billion records. No, you had to be there. When you were there, you're like, oh. And then also the reason why we're unique also is because we were still young enough to, when the digital age became a thing, we were still young enough to use it, right? And adopt to it. Whereas like our parents, they're still struggling with, how to text you, or be on Facebook. So
yeah, so like if you're talking about albums, like when you got the Michael Jackson Thriller album, and you actually had that big fold out.
Yeah, speak on it.
You had to play it from track 1, and you just played it all the way through, and the family is listening to it play through the entire house. You flip it over, play it, and then when it's over, your mom calls out from the kitchen, play it again. That's a crazy feeling. And then your friends come over, and they're like, hey, I heard y'all got that new Michael Jackson. Yeah. And mom yells out from the kitchen, play it again. It was.
Well, I remember the off the wall one where he's sitting there, you can unfold it, and you had him, in that little classic, pose. People could hold, hang it up or whatever, and act like you dancing with Michael and stuff. So yeah, my sisters used to do that. But yeah, man. Or I could just remember not just Michael, but like Whitney Houston, like having the Walkman when it first came out, just putting the Walkman on and just playing that tape to the tape. Stop, just like, oh, I want to dance with somebody. And just by yourself, just grooving, man. So it's just like, wow, man, those are the days, man, that feeling you got. And I don't think, a lot of folks don't discount that sometimes, I think.
Yeah. So very cool. Let us know exactly what your gripe is. We can't, if we're gonna have gripes, man, we can't just have vague gripes. So like you know what? I like what Eric has to say here. Eric Hill says, I have to say, me being a Virgo, it makes me proud that a fellow Virgo can rule the world with our talents, thinking that is swirling in our heads. I think this is going to be a great movie. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great movie too, man. This is good stuff. I am happy about it.
I love it. Well, Mr. Benja, this has been good. So thank you guys for all the comments. We will comment on your comments from time to time. So give it to us. Like I said, we're not experts, but we have a little bit of knowledge. So, and please share your knowledge with us, or if there's different things you want to talk about, put them in the comment section. As you can see, we may shout you out from time to time. Mr. Benja, man, this has been great. So, hey, everyone, if you like what you're hearing, this is what we do every week. Do reactions, comments, talk about the business aspect. Oh, let's stop. Well, I guess we don't really want to grade this one, right? I mean, this is not really a grade. So
yeah, it's not really a trailer. It's more a little behind the scenes, so we don't have to grade it.
All right. So, guys, look, if you like what you're hearing, Show versus Business is like your weekly take on pop culture from 2 very different perspectives. And so hopefully you guys like what you hear here. So if you do, please like, subscribe, and comment at Show versus Business on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. Listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. And go check out our website at showversusbusiness.com. All right, Mr. Benja, have a good one.
I will never do that again. Peace.
Keep that.